My name is Christopher Asaka Jr., also known as Asaka The Renegade, and I'm the president of Tribe.
Okay, first question is, what is Tribe?
Um, Tribe, first of all, is an acronym for teaching, remembering, inspiring, and being explosive. And Tribe is basically a collective of artists, who express themselves, whichever way they do. Artists, painters, rappers, um, so on and so forth. Basically, it's a company, that we build it from the ground up.
Okay, okay. What made you start Tribe?
Um, well, one thing that I usually used to have a problem with, I never had an outlet, to do what I wanted to do musically, because schools, a lot of schools don't have certain arts that you can go for to, like there's no rapping class, there's no, hip hop dance for the most part, there are schools, but anyway, I basically wanted to create the outlet, if I can't be in the environment to better myself, why not make one?
Okay, okay. What kind of people can join Tribe?
Well, that answer depends upon the person. It actually doesn't depend upon me, because I don't have a type. Anything. So if you do something art related and you feel like it's dope, you feel like you can contribute, then we will let you in. If you consider yourself limited by saying you're a certain type or anything like that, then you only fault in yourself.
Okay, okay. Did Tribe turn out how you wanted it
You Tribe actually turned out better, if you want to be honest. Um, it turned out a lot better. What I envisioned, kind of a strict, like, business, not everybody in the group was talented. And I wound up getting a whole group of people, if not as dedicated, me, more dedicated to this than me. Um, it turned out so much better than I thought.
to? Okay. How fast has the group progressed?
Exponentially. Um, when I tried this, the first time I tried this, man, it took so long for people to even get along, let alone progress within themselves, let alone progress as a group. But this time, bringing it here, it's been just rapid growth. It's crazy. It's even causing me to grow, as an artist.
Okay. What can you see the group doing in a year?
Yeah? Uh, I don't know. I see us taking over and hosting something big, By big, I mean like Shane Park Summer Jam is big. I mean, something, in a year. I feel like we can be able to do something like that by the time.
All right. Okay. Cool. What time of your life did you decide to start this?
Start Tribe or just
Start Tribe.
it was my freshman year in college. I was just turning 18, and I was still discovering myself. So trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Um, let alone who I wanted to do it with. You know what I mean? So it was around that time I figured, I feel like I can create the type of environment I want to be in. So I would have to say my 18, 17, 18.
Okay. All right. So, as an artist, what all do you do? Like, list a few accomplishments that you've made, shows, anything of the sort.
Okay. I'm trying to go order. Um, where was the So You Think You Can Dance? Um, that was what, a year ago. I actually made it on the show. Went to Vegas and all that. Rap for DJ Khaled, the Jacket for Beat Stain. I lost, but I came like top 5 out of hundreds of people. So I took that as an accomplishment. Um, what else can I say? Can't say who, but I caught the attention of some very prestigious people, to say the least. Very big company, and a few major artists as well, in which I still cannot name. I just did Coast to Coast and placed 5th, and that 5 must be the best number. Uh, of Dance. Jesus. How could I forget that? I did World of Dance with Next Level not too long ago. And that was like a dream of mine. But I think that's pretty much all the like super big stuff that I've done. Other than made the newspaper.
Can you elaborate on the newspaper?
Okay, so long story short, Tribe wound up earning themselves a news article we've actually been in the news twice. The first time is with Ypsilanti Press, I believe. I might be tripping. No, it was 3 times. Okay, so basically, the first time we got to look just for the attention we were bringing. We are like a big group, and we've been making a lot of noise at Ypsilanti. And we got like a small little mention. Then the second time, it was an Eastern-based newspaper. I forget the name. Echo. There we go. And we actually got our own article, entire article. Then the third time, there was this competition up here at Eastern for it was a mock So You Think You Dance type thing, and my dance crew, which is a bracket of Tribe, won, and we wound up being in the newspaper. I think Echo yet again. I don't think we got a whole article, but we were mentioned. That's all that mattered.
All right, cool. So I got a couple more questions, and we're gonna wrap it up. My second to last question is, if you can give a statement to someone who was in your shoes at your lowest moment of your career, what would you tell them?
Focus. I would definitely tell them to focus. I feel like at the lowest point of my career, as far as bringing it up, I feel like that was my problem. I wasn't focused enough. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and like my mind was all over the place. So if I could say anything, you need to focus. For sure.
Okay. Now the last question is, what is your favorite song that you wrote, and can you explain its meaning?
It was a tough decision, but I feel like my favorite song that I've written is Rest Easy. Simply because it was such a defining song, not only for me as an artist, but for me as a person. Like, a lot of people listen to that song, you know what I'm saying, they kind of laugh it off, or not necessarily laugh it off, but they don't get the depth behind, what it meant to me. And for me, that, because I dropped it the first day of the year, so it kind of kicked in the door for me, like, this is the type of essence, cadence I want to bring the entire year, like dominance, and I don't really need, I'm not going to say support, I don't really need the extra, you know what I mean? That's kind of what Rest Easy stood for. It was me reminding myself that there's going to be times where I'm going to be by myself, you know what I mean? And I just have to remind myself that I've done so much on my own, I've come through so much on my own, that I can keep pushing forward. And that was for people who relate, who feel the same way. So that would probably be the most defining song. That would have to be my favorite.
All right, thank you. Any last remarks?
Follow us at Tribe Nation on Instagram. Christopher Asaka, ASAKA on Facebook, and Asaka Official on Instagram.
Thank you.
That's about it.
Boy, I rep the city, nothing pretty. I be hustling till I'm hood rich. Nothing ghetto, boy, about this bill. They think I'm Bushwick. Niggas steady flexing, trying to punk me on some hood shit. Forgot I'm from the D. They don't know how hood I could get. Y'all boys don't want it with me. I've been feeding for beats. I bet I put your track in the coffin. I do not fuck with the devil. This shit so hot, feel like I stole a pen from his office. Could have been balling in school. Could have been hustling, trying to get off a brick. Either way, I have potential to handle a ride. Look at the flick of the wrist. I've been on the bitch, I'm trying to see them band right now. I can turn your bitches to a fan right now. I ain't never flexing for a dollar, got me